Alrighty, we're gonna be getting this morning stream kicked off in just a little bit here. Do I know how long or how many hours sealed will be available in? No, I think the whole set is becoming available in the late morning today, so not quite sure when, but I'm sure that once the set becomes available, sealed will become available alongside it. Generally, they release sealed with the set. So I'm assuming that's when it'll actually take into effect. So no webcam for today's stream, as it is just an early morning stream, and I'm still feeling a bit, tired and all that from not getting too much sleep. Anyways, we're gonna go and hop into some matches here. Now I have went ahead and loaded up 3 more decks that we didn't get a chance to play yesterday. So we have a Selesnya Enchantments deck, which is based around... Oh, no. This is the one Mac built for us. I'm sorry. We have another one. Oh, there it is. Okay. A Selesnya Enchantment deck built around Calyx. We have a Dimir deck built around Devourer of Memory. And then we have a Jund deck built around Golos plus Dryad. So, honestly, we probably should be playing 4 copies of Dryad in this deck. And I'll worry about the actual numbers on it later. So, there's 3 brand new decks for us to test out. And, yeah, we're going to hop right into it. So, this first one is going to be Calyx. Hey, everyone. What's up? I'm Dave. Lol, or Idave, Adave Low. I don't know. Not very good with pronouncing names. Y'all should know that by now. So if I butcher your name, I do apologize. Alright, that Legend Tom gonna be our first vote for the day. Sure, I'll take another land. Alright, so on our next turn now we can play Destiny Spinner plus Hydra's Growth. Hopefully our Starfield Mystic will survive that long. Looks like it will, so that's good. Alright, so get in with a little bit of damage from our Starfield Mystic there. Oath of Kaya. There, gonna bounce our Destiny Spinner.
Right on schedule. Goes nothing.
We knew Esper was gonna be a thing, so Alrighty.
Don't worry, I got this.
Alright, so at least get rid of Teferi there. Yeah. We might not be winning this first game. Esper Hero looks fine for me with some new cards. Oh, just Dave. Okay. Yeah, I saw what's his fucking name? Brad Nelson. I saw him playing some Esper Hero last night. So, if you're interested in Esper Hero, I definitely recommend going and at least checking out the VOD of his gameplay from last night. Uh-oh. Well, we're in a bit of a rough spot for sure. Oath of Kai is not good.
Allow me to introduce you to a friend of mine.
They are gonna try and swing in. That's a little curious considering we have 2 labyrinths down. But I don't feel like people are really respecting Labyrinth quite yet. I don't know. Could just be me.
The crueler the opponent, the sweeter the victory. Victory beat me this time. Bravo.
Fuck. Okay. I think this game's over. I don't think it's too early to call it. They've definitely controlled us all out of that early game, and that's pretty much where our power comes in, so. Alright, so we'll try that one out again. Certainly does seem like there's a lot less players on this morning than there were yesterday, but hey, who wants to be up at 5 a.m. in the morning, right? It's a bit slow. I still keep it. Hopefully we can get some untapped land. That would be ideal. Temple Garden, I won't say no to that. It's actually exactly what we were looking for, so. Verdant also leads with the Temple of Plenty, but they have a Leyline of Abundance, so I'm a little bit afraid, not gonna lie. So they lead into a Nyx Bloom, they can rush that very quickly. So we'll go Starfield this turn. Next turn we can go either the first Ironian War, Destiny Spinner. Bronzehead Lion is an option. Alright, let's see what Santos Velo has for me. Leafkin. Alright, so no attacks here. Minimize Prophecy. I haven't actually seen this card played yet, so interested to see how effective it is. Alrighty. Putting 3 counters on target creature. Turns this thing into a 4/4, so I don't see why not. Alright, so we'll swing in with a 4/4. They shouldn't block it. Yeah. See what card name they choose, because whatever card name they choose, that's what they're planning on playing next turn. Banishing Light. Enigmatic Incarnation. Cool, cool. I don't think they sacrifice anything here. Maybe the ley line. Oh shit, they do. They do. Alright, let's see what they hit with it. Or what they get with it, I guess. I think as soon as patch goes live with Theros, yeah, that's what I'd said. Just under 3 hours and an update to go. Ooh, Cavalier of Dawn. Not bad, not bad. Alright, so we'll get down our Bronze-Hide Lion. And sure, I'll get down an Aslid. Alright, that should be good. Should be protected now from their, yeah, when they play this little Banishing Light spell, we'll use Life's Bounty, sacrifice it. It'll boost the Starfield Mystic and will give protection to whatever they choose to target. How many enchantments do we have down? 1, 2. That's it, just 2. Alright, let's resolve this. Let's resolve this. Submit. And white. This way they can't take that. Goodness gracious. Oh, another Banishing Light. Son of a bitch. What are they planning on taking here? Take my lion, of all things. That's interesting. Well, they can sacrifice that one Banishing Light over there now. Why would you do that? You have a free Banishing Light to sacrifice. You're going to sacrifice something that can actually give you value? Doesn't make any sense to me. We bricked. We're bricked hard. Alright, let's see if we can't hit something here. Oh, there's the Fabled Passage. Well, Mono Red still the top. I mean, I don't think Mono Red's at the top right now. As far as efficiency's sake, yeah, Mono Red will probably always be at the top as far as efficiency in killing your opponent. But that's like that's the theme of the color, right? Is aggro, quick, speed. So yeah, Mono Red will still be, you know, efficient. As far as it being like meta worthy and all that, I probably not really. I mean, if you want to still climb to Mythic with it, it'll probably still be easy to. Although I will say this, there's a whole lot of life gain in this set, so maybe not. Maybe Mono Red's actually done. But you never know. Somebody will still find a way to make a quick killing deck, so Have no fear. Let's see. Hydra's growth. Maybe. Uh-oh. There's a Thassa. Wonder what they plan on bouncing with that. I think we lost this game, but you know, we still play it out a little bit. I just hate 0 IQ decks. My thing is I don't mind playing up against any deck once, twice, even 3 times. It's whenever I start seeing a deck every single matchup that I really start hating it. Aside from that, I don't care what people play. I just don't want to see the same fucking thing played over and over and over and over again, you know? I don't give a shit what people play. Control, aggro, just don't let me see the same fucking deck or the same fucking 2 or 3 decks every single match, because that's the shit that gets really boring and really old really fast, you know? Goodness gracious. Okay. Oh, they're about to just tap everything, aren't they? Not a bad plan. You can still tap one more creature. There you go. So yeah, I think we lose. We will attempt to defend ourselves. Just about a little bit. Just about a little bit. Alright, so this Selesnya enchantment deck's not doing so hot. Alright, let's move on to the next deck. Alright, we got the Dimir, Dreamvour, all that good stuff. Play that one next. We may not end up going for the full time just because I am still a little bit tired, but you know, hey, at least my sleepy ass did get up. I'm here, you know. We're doing it. We are doing it. Sure. I do want to devour memory. That I do. That's the whole point behind the deck. I think I actually want to go ahead and play it too. Don't counter my... Don't... Okay. For 2 mana and a common, that's actually fucking crazy at instant speed. Being able to scry 2 and draw a card for 2 mana. And it has more value after that. Like, that's fucking crazy. It really is. We have the double blue already, actually, that we need. So I don't think getting a black would be bad. And let's go ahead and Thought Erasure. See what you got in your hand, buddy. Your rock, the Desecrated. Massacre Girl is not that scary. When they untap, they're going to have 4 mana. Potentially. Yeah, they'll have 4. Alright, tell you what, let's go ahead and get rid of that. I really need more land, but at the same time, I don't want to say no to a Sage of Mysteries, so... Alright, there's Treacherous Blessing. Alright, well, knowing they're going for a 5 mana creature, we're definitely going to keep up mana for the Sinister this turn. And we'll just get in with Devourer and call it a turn. We need some land. Definitely need some land. Well, get Massacre Girl out of here. Ashiok's Erasure. I do want it, don't get me wrong, but again, I want land even more, so I'm going to pretend like I didn't even see it. I'm going to toss it away. Well, unfortunately, we didn't draw land that turn either, so we're going to have to just wait on it. We're at 3 and our opponent's at 5. It's certainly not a great place to be in. They're about to be at 6. So, not hitting lands certainly hurts. Certainly hurts. Alright, yeah, we'll go ahead and Sinister this Dryad. You never know when that color fixing just absolutely fucks them. Tell you what, if it's not a land, I don't fucking want it at this point. I really don't. Hey, there we go. We still have the mana for that. Alright. You're not getting your rock down. I refuse. Oh, it's Legend. I don't know if it's Legend VD or this is another Legend. I guess we'll see though. Hey, what's up? What is up, Tomas? Hope you're having a good day. Okay, I'm leaving. I need to prepare for sealed. Yeah, no problem. What is this? Nightmare Shepherd. Yeah. That is another land, but now we don't need it near as much as what we did before, so... Oh, shut up, phone. Turn this down a little bit. Alright. Now we can swing in with Devourer of Memory. And we don't have mana for Sinister, but they don't know that. So maybe we'll be alright. Up early, yeah, yeah. It's 5:30 a.m. here, so I am up early. But wanted to get in a few more matches before the pre-release event ended. So here we are once again. There were a few more decks I didn't get to test out yesterday, and by golly, we're going to today. Gotta say that Treacherous Blessing is really dealing a crap ton of damage to him. Yeah, I was about to say, I don't think you want to do that one. Alright, on to my turn. Dimir Spybug, not bad, but if we play Ill-Gotten, this allows us to activate the Devourer. We target ourselves, actually. And we can swing here. We can swing in with the Mire Triton, but I'm going to wait. So we get in 3 damage from that, 1 damage from the Ill-Gotten. They're down to 5. We can actually have lethal on our next turn. Oh, Agent of Treachery. You dirty, dirty bastard. Alright, well, Devourer can still kill him in 2 turns. So I suppose there's that. Oh, no, 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 no. They got past an Agent. We're dead. That's GG. You actually can't beat that combo. Little do any of you know. Can't beat that combo. Passive plus Agent. If it gets on the board, if it gets online, you're fucked. Absolutely fucked. 1 p.m. in South Africa? Well, middle of the day for y'all then, huh? Alright, let's hop into another one. I do like this deck, though. I feel like it's alright. Good morning, Doctor. Some great content while heading into work. Yeah, awesome. Well, I hope you're driving safe. Certainly don't make your commute to work unsafe. Just for me. I'm going to jump on this new set today after work. It's fun. I will say that. From everything I've played myself and from everything I've seen from other content creators, it is a fun set to dive into. But there's a lot of power. And you can almost guarantee that mono black deck we saw yesterday, you'll be seeing a lot of that. Esper, you'll be seeing a fuck ton of Esper. Let's see. We could go for a discovery. Maybe we just take a little gander, see what we have to... Ooh, a Devour Member and a Drag to the Underworld. I'm actually perfectly fine with both of those cards, so... Yeah, give them here. I'm busting ass with a 7 Dwarves deck. Ooh. I enjoy 7 Dwarves. Really, I enjoy any card like that that's like, hey, you can have more than 4 copies of this card. Just because I enjoy the dynamic they bring to the game, you know? Alright, so we do need to get down some black mana so I can actually play this Devourer of Memory. Next turn we can play Drag to the Underworld, that'll be good. I'm going to chum block with one of these Sage of Mysteries. Yeah. Not a bad trade there at all, if you ask me. Now, unfortunately, we can't use Drag and Sinister, so we're just going to have to choose. But, that'll be alright. We're going to get in the damage with the Devour Memory and kick it back to their turn. We'll see what they play, and that'll end up determining what we play. So they're just going to swing all in. I will use my Drag to the Underworld to take out their Knight of the Ebon Legion and call it a day. And no blocks there. That is unfortunate. Come in, sweetheart. What are you doing, Nope? I don't know. Alrighty, well, we have enough mana for the Temple of Deceit. I'm just going to play that and get my Scry on a little bit. Another Swamp? I don't think so. I don't think so. And then we're getting to the point where we can't even really afford to swing in, so we'll just chill. Opponent's going to kill us with a bunch of goddamn gutter bones. God, I love the complexity of their deck. Let me take one creature and swing in with it every single fucking turn. A 1 mana creature. There's been 0 interaction between these two decks past that. Jesus fuck. Kill that unit. Alrighty, well, if you're dead set on doing that, I won't complain about it. Though I will say, mono black is not exactly the hardest deck to build, especially this late into the event. So, not saying that you copied your deck, bro, but I've definitely seen it somewhere before. And you know, that's actually the thing that's really surprised me is the sheer lack of different decks in this event. It's actually been very, very sad to see how many people have just straight up fucking ripped someone else's decks. It's really sad. Like, rather than test out and play their own decks, they're like, you know what? Fuck it. I can't even begin to comprehend the logic behind that. I really can't. I do plan on trading out the Devour Memory here for the Underworld Raytown. Oh, never mind. Forget. Omen of the Forge is a thing. Alright, well, we have enough mana for Drag to the Underworld, so I think we should just use that. Keep ourselves defended. Definitely gonna need some more land. Tectonic Giant. This card you don't see every day. Alright, so we can actually play a Devourer Memory and still have mana for Drag to the Underworld. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to get in 1 damage with our Spy Bug and then keep up mana for Drag to the Underworld. Ah, fuck. I forget Tectonic Giant gets that effect whenever it attacks as well. Son of a bitch, Chance. This is what I get for having a bad memory. Yeah, I hate whenever people, like, just copy decks. Just straight up copy decks. It's so unrefreshing. It's like, man, you really suck, you know? I don't know. It just annoys me with the pre-release event because these are supposed to be a bunch of content creators and they're supposed to be like creating content, not copying it, you know? Fuck. I will say this deck that we're facing off against is a new deck, so that's interesting. Now, granted, it's still mono red, so it's not that interesting, you know, but at least someone's playing something other than just the same mono black devotion horse shit we've been seeing all event. That and Esper. Not saying that people that play those decks are horseshit. I'm just saying I'm getting tired of seeing them. You know what I mean? Which I think anyone would after seeing a deck 10 fucking times. I don't think Mire Triton's exactly going to save us here, but could help slow the game down a little bit. Oh, man, oh, man. Oh, well, that's not good. That certainly is not good. Oh, wait, I should have used my drag to the underworld there. That's going to be a GG. Whoops. Ah, that's alright. It's fun mushing your own creations. Yeah. Yeah. Alright, I think I've had enough of that Dimir deck. Y'all know me, I'm not a huge Dimir player. I'm excited for this. It's a Golos Dryad deck. Alrighty. Hey, we found a match. Arc. Goodness gracious. Sure. Not exactly what I was looking for, but sure. I'm actually gonna lead with a Temple of Malady. Nissa. Yeah, that's fine just because we can get to her. If we didn't have the 5 mana, I'd say no, but we can get there, so. It'll only take us 2 turns, which isn't bad. Turn 2, turn 3, turn 4, Nissa. Ooh, questing beast. Let's see what we hit off our scry. Another Gilded Goose. I actually don't want another Gilded Goose. Alright, so this will give us enough mana for the Nissa. We'll leave it at that. Growth Spiral will resolve. And yeah, and I don't understand why I had to pass there considering I was skipping my turn. But sure. Whatever. Go to Goose for them. Oh, I can't tap it yet, right? I was about to say, well, I'll go ahead and make a, what's it called? But I can't. I can't, so I shan't. There's a Golos, which is good. Don't get me wrong, I do want to get down Golos, but Nissa is, well, really, really, really good, so hard to say no to her. Also, whenever we untap the Overgrown Tomb, it allows us to cast Assassin's Trophy and get in for 3 damage. So, again, Value Town, population, me. Hey! They play their own Nissa.
We will not fail.
Now, we're not going to play Assassin's Trophy until now. So we want to make sure that they don't swing in with their forest, right? Now that it's tapped, we don't have to worry about it. So, Assassin's Trophy, take out their Nissa. They do get another land out of it, but all's well that ends well. We have a Nissa and they don't, so, you know, ha ha ha, nah, 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 boo boo, that kind of stuff. There's a Golos. There's another Paradise Druid, which definitely helps us get to that Golos 5 mana payoff. Of course, Questing Beast. I think Questing Beast should be played. But it's going to cost us all that. But then we can use Nissa and get 2 more and get a Paradise Druid down. So that's not exactly terrible. Or we could actually...
Rise, my elemental friend.
Right, because it's still going to cost 2. Well, we'll still get 3 there, though. Yeah. Alright, so there's our questing. We'll swing in here, here, and here, actually. No, they're going to block the Temple and Malady. They must be hurting as far as their hand goes. Uro. That'll give them some health. And a Growth Spiral. We're getting close to getting that Nissa ultimate off, which is, well, as y'all know, always fantastic. I think we do play Golos here. Take action. Think we want a Stomping Ground, because if nothing else we can play that Dracuseth come next turn. And sure, I can tap those 2 to get down into their Paradise Druid, and then Nissa. And I'm actually gonna Nissa a Temple of Malady.
Behold, nature's
You don't need the mana for anything. And I reckon I'll just swing in there. If they want to trade out a land for a Questing Beast, I think I'll accept that. Nope, no trade. Just 4 damage to the face. We haven't drawn out our Dryad, which is actually what's supposed to turn the Golos online, so it's a bit unfortunate, but it is what it is.
It's a strange and magnificent world. The land fights for us.
Oh, another Nissa for my foe. Let's see if this one can live for him. Hopefully not. You know, obviously. We hope not. Alright, well, we can play a Dracuseth down if we want to. We could also activate Golos if we want to.
The land shall conquer you.
Yeah, I think we'll just straight up play Dracuseth, because if we activate Golos, there's no guarantee that we hit what we want, right? Alright. That seems good to me. So we'll swing in like so. but say they have to trade with us on both lands if they want to keep their Nissa alive, which I'm assuming they do. Alright. So getting in that damage, they're down to 9. We do have a Drakuseth that is coming online come next turn. We have a Golos that we can activate come next turn. I think we're good, and we didn't even get down to Dryad. Dryad would have made this so much easier. I haven't seen many red-green combo decks. Yo, there's a good Clothius deck. Clothius, whatever the card's called. I think that plus that, the Living Twister, whatever the hell it is, the Gruul Elemental. I think that card's really good in combination. But that's my own personal opinion, so what the hell do I know, you know? Certainly not a professional by any means. There is this mono blue devotion deck I saw that I kind of wanted to build because it looked annoying, but like fun to play. You know, one of those decks that's like, man, I would hate to play against this, but I would love to play it. Alright, well, opponent, are you ready for complete and utter doom? Because I'm ready to bring it to you. Oh, there's a Dryad. Hell yeah, I want that on top, because I want to be able to play that with my Golos. Oh, no, wait, shit! Chance! You made a mistake. I was supposed to leave my hand alone, like just activate Golos and then activate Nissa. Oh well. We'll enter all these in tapped. All of our lands become indestructible. We will still proc the Golasius. Ah, Questing Beast, which we already have. That's not fantastic. Not fantastic. We can't play any lands because we've already played lands, so it is what it is. We'll go next to combat. We will swing in with the Questing Beast because we have another one to defend, or to replace it with. And now we deal 4 damage, 3 damage, 3 damage. How much health does Nissa have? Nissa has 3. We don't need to deal 4 there. So we'll deal 4 to the face, 3 to the goose so they can't block us, and 3 to the Nissa. Oh no, you should have protected your face. So they use Oro to block the Questing Beast. And then we play this back down. All's well that ends well. We still got some value out of Golos, I guess. Not really. Whatever. Did you play green-white aura deck already? Yes, I've actually played 2 or 3 green-white aura decks, but we can go back and play some more. We've got time. Alright, so let's do this. I just want to see what we hit with our Golos, you know what I mean? Finale. Dryad, that's the card that we wanted. Fuck. Then that makes Golos activatable like so many more times, you know what I mean? Yeah, so you could even activate him again. I don't want to, but we could. 4 damage, 3 damage, 3 damage. It doesn't matter. This game's over, okay? But it was nice. Man, oh man, was that fun. So, we'll have to try that out again. I feel like if we hit our Dryad on curve and hit our Golos on curve, this deck could be really, really strong. We'll have to see though. Who knows? Maybe we got lucky that match. Is there any broken card in set like Oko? Thassa. Thassa's a 4 mana replay, basically a creature card that has enter into the battlefield effect. Super fucking annoying. But fun, you know? I think Thassa is more fun than Oko was. Even to play against, you know. But again, this is me talking now, okay? Give it a week or two. We'll see what my true feelings are. We'll skip to their turn. Our opponent's playing a mono blue devotion deck. I can see it in their eyes. Alright, so we're up to 4 mana. I think 5 mana we just hit with the Nissa. If we can. Of course they'll probably be playing some counter spellage. Alright. Back to my turn. Alright, ladies and gents, keep your fingers crossed. This is the moment of truth. Okie dokie. Gadwick. Should have waited for them to play something like that. It's alright though. We'll get down to Golos. Take action. We actually have all the black mana we need for that. We can't play anything else this turn, so I'm thinking we either get a Stomping Ground and enter that tapped, or we get a Temple of Malady and take a little Scry. I'm gonna go with Stomping Ground because if we do hit a Terror of Mount Velos or Draguseth, right, with that food, we have Gilded Goose, we have enough mana that we can actually cast it, so that's good. Still not seeing any Dryads, man, that's a fucking bummer. Dryads are what turn our Golos machine on. You know what I mean? I like the fact that this Janyan person is playing different decks. Alright, so they're going to take our Golos. Certainly not fantastic for us, but it is what it is. What are you going to do? Play another Golos. And we'll get down to Temple of Malady. Get our Scry on. Stomping Ground, don't want it. Do not want it. A donut want it. I do want a donut though. What happened to Oko in real life? How it is banned? People spend money on Oko decks. I mean, it's only banned from some game modes, yeah. And you got to think about it this way: people that play Paper Magic, especially people that just play Paper Magic with their friends, you think they give a shit? Probably not. I'm gonna have to assume probably not. Alright, so we can pay for our Oko, for our Golos. You got me thinking about Oko, you motherfucker. Yeah, we'll pay for it. We still have mana for Murderous Rider after it as well, so. Ooh, shit. Alright. Let's test the Dryad first. Can you land? You do land. I guess we'll go Nissa next. They can see all these cards, can't they? Last but not least, big ol' Enrays. That's the card they counter. Oh no. Oh no, they're tapping it with Gadwick. Okay. I mean, I could still Assassin's Trophy or Murderous Rider. I guess I could Murderous Rider and destroy their Gadwick, but it still taps my Golos, doesn't it? Actually, cancel that. Resolve. Resolve. They counter my Endray's Forerunners. Resolve. And that. Hello. Hello. Oh, what's the matter, Jan Yan? I played all out against you. All the way up till you kicked my ass. Then you're just gonna surrender? Don't you love it when that happens? Don't you love it? They get a refund or shit happened and they need to leave with it? I mean, I don't think they got a refund. I don't think Wizards gives a refund on cards when they ban them. They're just like, oh, sorry. Our bad. But that's why some people that are like conspiracy theorists, they're also like, oh, this is why Wizards waits to ban cards so more people buy them, and then after they buy them, they can be like, okay, now we're banning it. But you know, love some VIP salt. Yeah, don't you, Leo? Like, I'll surrender in games and that's okay, but if I've literally just played up against someone and like they let me play it out, why would I not let them play it out, you know? That's just like, that's a complete slap in the face. Like, I'm being respectful to you and then you're gonna turn around and be like, nah, fuck you. Fuck you, fuck your deck, your creation. I would love to keep this hand. Ah, fuck it. Why not? We're in the last leg of the live stream, so why not, you know? Oh, it's Merchant. Facing up against Merchant. What a... Oh, and he's gonna hit me with that turn 1 Fervent Champion. Merchant, you dirty boy. That's alright. We're gonna forest out here. Get down our Paradise Druid. Try to get down to Nissa. Merchant, don't hit me with the mono red. Please don't hit me with the mono red. Ooh, Shadow Spear. That's a card that I said, like, oh, we're going to play this in all of our decks. It's so good. It's so easy to squeeze in. And then we never fucking played it. It's definitely a fantastic card, though. And I feel like I haven't seen it enough, honestly. It's really, really top notch. Alright. Paradise Druid. Come on down. Next turn we get down Questing Beast. Turn after that we can get down Nissa. No blocks because I'm not retarded. Oh, whoa! At least we got out of them swinging in there. All right, Questing Beast. They may kill our Paradise Druid here. That would be super unfortunate if so, but I'm hoping that they'll focus any removal on the Questing Beast instead. So gonna get in there. Paradise Druid survives that round. Okay, actually playing Boros. Happy to see that it's not mono red. Tajik. Ooh, 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 ooh. And no attack after that. Alright, so we have two options here. We go Nissa or we go Murderous Rider and just straight up kill their Tajik. Or their Fervent Champion, either which way. If we go Nissa, tap, get a 3. Still swinging with Questing Beast, still have a 3/3 to defend. I think Nissa is the way to go.
I protect that which cannot protect itself. The land fights for us.
We don't swing in with the 3/3, we swing in with Questing Beast. And we'll end turn there. Oh, you know what? He's probably playing the Unscarred card, right? The 4 mana, double red, double white. It's like 6/1. So we could actually get down an end raise on this turn if we wanted to. Alright, I think instead though, we're just gonna go Murderous Rider on the Tajik. And we'll plus a land up with Nissa.
Harness the elements.
We can actually play this Murderous Rider down as well. Yeah, actually I like that. We're going to play the Murderous Rider plus the Paradise Druid. And still swinging with the Questing Beast. Alright. Fantastic. Ooh, Aurelia. They're swinging for face. I'm gonna chum with the Murderous Rider. Oh, no, Merchant. No. Alright. Well, we did manage to pick up a game 2 there, so that's at least nice. This game, or this deck, is getting in some nice wins, so. Good God, how long you been playing? Just an hour and a half this morning. Just just an hour and a half. It's okay, Maizen. I didn't stay up all night. I like running red-white decks. Yeah, they're fun. They're fun for sure. Alright, so we have a couple of favorited decks over here that I really enjoyed playing yesterday that I wouldn't mind going back and playing. Tell you what, let's play a couple with this Gruul deck. And we'll see how it goes. Lol made him quit. I know, I feel so bad when I make people quit. I'm like, no, I was just trying to have fun with you. That's alright though. Ah, sure, we'll keep it. Would prefer some untapped land on turn 1 that actually did something for us, but I guess it's not the end of the world. We'll keep land if we see it with the temple, by the way. Me Chorizo. I like that name. Sorry, Embercleave, but you're not a land, so I can't keep you. I do hope you understand. Stomping Ground, that's fantastic. We're actually just gonna enter that in tapped and go with Fervent. Next turn we'll probably go Annex or Anax. Not quite sure. Or we could go Gruul Spellbreaker. Drowned Secrets. Ooh, you're trying to mill me. You're trying to mill me. Tell you what, I will go ahead and go Gruul Spellbreaker. We'll go a Nax next turn, which will be a 4/3. So, kind of turn that machine online. Drowned Seekers, I wonder if they're going to mill themselves. They are, so they're going for a self-mill deck. So we need to deal some damage quickly. I think we can get there though. I think we'll be all right. Expect to see a lot of this card. Thassa's Oracle. It plays well in a lot of decks. In a lot. Since we drew a land, I'm actually just gonna go ahead with the Questing Beast because this right here is a lot of damage. Me Chorizo said no. Just gonna scoop it out. Do you take deck requests? Oh yeah, I take deck requests all of the time. Love deck requests. Now, sometimes it takes me a little bit to get around to the deck requests if we're in like middle of standard season and I got like shit going on IRL, you know? Sometimes it takes me a little bit to get to them, but yeah, absolutely. Love deck request. Alright, let's play another one. That was fun. Triple. Or triple. I think it's triple though. Sure. I get to go first. I get a Fervent into an Anax. Possibly into a Questing Beast. Sure. Ooh, Leyline coming down for our opponent. I don't like seeing it, but maybe it means they're going slow. If they're going slow, potentially we can get out, kill them quick. Especially if they're not going to play anything. Cindervines is good, but I still think I'd rather have the second Fervent. Alright, so they're already down to 15. Next turn we got the Anax, which will be a 4/3. Incubation Druid, sure. Alright, so that Temple of Abandon means we will get our Questing Beast down next turn. We can swing in with these two because they will still kill the Incubation Druid, so no problems there. They're going to go down to 11 health, unless they want to chum block here, which I seriously doubt. So yeah, if we hit a land next turn, we can hit Annex, plus both Fervents, plus Questing Beast swinging in. Oof. Talk about some damage. What did they have to resolve there? Like, what could they have played at instant speed for 0 mana? You know? Nissa. Ooh. Scary, scary. But, if we can hit a land for that Questing Beast, we'll be perfectly fine. They're not going to swing in with the Forest because, well, that's favorable for us. Oh, they are going to swing in with the Forest. Well, I'm going to say no blocks. I'm not dumb. I definitely think they have something up their sleeve. They're doing something such as that. I will play the Temple of Abandon, a Fervent Champion. Another Fervent. I'm going to say no on that. If we can hit something like a Clothius, whatever you want to call it, that'd be fantastic. I think a Cindervines is really good, because with a Cindervines, we can actually destroy their Leyline of Abundance. Yep, get rid of that. Takes out a decent bit of their mana there. And now with this, we can swing in and either deal damage to them or deal damage to their Nissa. What would we prefer? Damage to them? And obviously these two can go here as well. Yeah, we'll go all in. If they want to kill one of the Fervents with the Forest, that's fine. If they want to block the Annex, I'm still getting in 4 damage. And getting 2 little 1/1s back as well. Alright. So, yeah, I got in the 4 damage, got the 2 little 1/1s back. We'll get in a Questing Beast. Their Incubation Druid actually can't even block it. They don't have that much mana. Sure, they can bring a 3/3 up with Nissa, but that's not the end of the world for us. Because they'll have to chum block with that 3/3 against Questing Beast. And since they have Incubation Druid and not some other mana tappage, the only mana they have access to is green mana, so they could play a really big Voracious Hydra, I guess. Or Stillbane Hydra. that could throw a kink in the plans for sure. But even still, I think we would swing with we'd swing in with everything, right? Because Questing Beast has Death Touch, so if nothing else, we'll take that out, get in some damage to their face, take them out on the next turn. We'll see though. What are they doing? They're like hovering over all my lands, hovering over their cards. Either you got it or you don't, you know? The Great Hinge. And... is that it? Is that actually it? Alright, well. I'll attack. We're going for the face. So, we can deal 6 damage here. And if they want to block Questing Beast for a forest, fine by me. And then they're down to 1 life. Questing Beast stays, their forest goes. Now, granted, they do have the Great Hinge to bring them back up to 3. You know, the odds are not in their favor. They can't ulti with Nissa. They might can draw some cards with Great Hinge. But things are looking scary and hairy for our opponent. They made white-black Reanimator in this set. So why they create Kunaros, Hound of the Theros? I think Kunaros is an answer to all of the graveyard, because there are seriously a lot of graveyard potential in this set. So I think Kunaros is like a sideboard card to keep that shit quelled.
The land shall conquer you.
But here's the thing. Graveyard will never become too strong. And here's the reason. You have Grafdigger's Cage, which is a 1-mana artifact that deletes the deck. You have all these cards that exile opponent's entire graveyard. You have the Hound, which completely turns them off and is a solid body for 3 mana. So chances are, you know, it's just not going to happen. Kind of like this victory I'm hoping for, right? Alright, so we have 5 attackers. They have 3 defenders. It's unfortunate. They are going to swing in with the Questing Beast. I just need 1 more point of damage. Another Fervent Champion, a Clothius, something. Clothius, whatever you want to call it. If we actually lose this, I'm going to be a little upset. What are you deciding if it's worth it? Well, I don't know if it's worth it or not, bud. I can't answer that question for you. You know, I'm just hoping we get some removal or something. Alright, no blocks. It doesn't really matter what you do. Don't you understand? I basically have to win the game in X amount of time, or you're going to come back because you have a Nissa. It's about to get her fucking ulti off. Alright, so I guess we're going to try for the go wide strat, because that's really all we have. So we swing in like this, they have to defend everything. Which means we will kill their Paradise Druid, we will kill their Questing Beast. The mouse is like stuck on something. Alright, so yeah, the block towel I thought they would. But the difference is we have Annex, so we still get creatures back, right? When we lose creatures, we get them back. So, maybe eventually it'll be enough to overrun them. That's really the only thing that I'm hoping for here. Because obviously they have the Great Hinge to gain them life. Obviously they have Nissa to gain them creatures. So, it's really difficult to get in that little area in between those two. Yeah, my mouse just feels like it's going super rough on mouse pad. Might be time for either a new mouse or a new mouse pad. One of the two, but both are definitely getting old. Yeah, that's rough. Let me try turning my mouse DPI up. Yeah, that's a little bit better. I'll just turn up the DPI and then I won't have to move the mouse as much. What's going on? In race Forerunners? Oh shit! The comeback! It's real! We actually just got our asses handed to us. Just to let everyone know. I didn't realize it took a gold wild card for that guy. For Fervent? Yeah. Yeah, it's really, it's a lot. Alright, so that match didn't go so well. That's okay. Let's play this mono green devotion deck Max submitted to us. This was really fun. This was really interesting. And it was something different. And y'all know I love different. God, do I love different. So, let's give this one a go. It's Macfar's mono green devotion deck, and it works off using Surferin and some really cool mechanics that are built around the whole devotion thing. So, got in some really exciting victories with this last night. Probably jank. I like you already. Seems fun. I would like some more land, por favor. Love to hit a Yorvo on curve. That would not be... Actually, 2 more lands. Yorvo into Vivian. Fuck yeah. Alright, I'm actually going to get rid of my second copy of Surferin. Oh. Sometimes you just get it, you know what I mean? Sometimes you just fucking get it. Smash, smash. I'm really surprised they didn't block with their Finlurker there. God damn, they're already down to 10 health. Oh, 11. Oh my goodness.
I am Scala's vengeance, and I'm coming for you next.
Now we could also just use Yorvo to kill the Yara. I actually like that better.
Get him.
And then we can swing in here and here. Block the Yorvo. We still get in 3 with Pelt Collector. They don't block. Then they shock to get a Thassa in. Well, that's going to be a GG. A very, very quick GG.
I'd get out of the way if I were you.
Yeah, look at that 8/8 Yorvo with Trample. Fantastic. Magic is easy. Just draw what you need. Don't you got that right, Leon? Forerunners leading the late game comeback, pretty much the only thing that could have saved him. Yeah, but that's one thing that I love about Forerunners, right? If you can hit that card sometimes, it's just like a hell yes, let's go, you big ass fucking boar. That was fun though. This is why I like this mono green deck. It really does hit quick. Really does. By the way, thanks everybody for coming out. I know it's very early in the morning for some people, or maybe very late at night, or maybe it's just in the midday for some of y'all. Either way, I do appreciate all the support. Switch Axe, gonna be our next foe. Yeah, this was the card that worked really well with Sir Farron. Nylia's Huntmaster. I am gonna keep this. Seems fair enough. We can go turn 1 Pelt Collector. Maybe we can draw into a turn 2 play like a Sir Farron. If we can get a Sir Farron with the Hydra's Growth on it, oh my god, that card becomes huge. No, just another land? Well, okay. Now, obviously, they're going to try and play all that glitters on their Eidolon of Obstruction because that's just what people do. Oh, no, they don't have anything to play on it. That's very, very surprising, actually. Knight of Autumn. Okay, at least Knight of Autumn came down before we got any enchantments down, right? So I'm actually going to play the Setessan Champion first. And we'll come back and play the Hydra's Growth. Vanishing Light, yeah. At least we're getting all of these things out of the way now. Get all this enchantment hate gone. All right, we can do this for a little bit of damage, and we'll also have a decent sized defender now. I like this mid-range mono green. This mid-range Selesnya deck is actually kicking my ass.
Oh, I am gonna love tearing this place to the ground. You picked the wrong fight.
I'm hoping they go for my Vivian, though they may go for my face. Oh, wonderful. No blocks. What a wonderful life. Archon of Sun's Grace. We actually never played our Archon deck. Man, now I feel kind of bad. Alright, so we're gonna have to go Huntmaster into a Vivian if we wanna Fanta. I think we swing it with the Pelt Collector. Yeah, they get their Eidolon back with a counter on it, which is super annoying. Oh, and another Pegasus. Oh, and a Calyx. This is the Selesnya deck that we wanted. Wait a minute, our Selesnya deck does have Archon of Sun Grace in it. Well. Oh well. They are playing that Elspeth though, that Elspeth Saga. I actually think that card's pretty good. That crazy 10 power creature that forces all creatures to block. Oh yeah, it's not bad. It's not bad. The boar. Talking about the Nessian boar, I believe. Let's see. Oh wait, there it is. Yeah, the Nessian boar. 5 mana, 10/6. But it allows them to draw a card is the only thing that I'm not like super over the top about, you know? Mystic Repeal might not be bad, honestly, with how many people have been running enchantments. Let's see. Let's see, let's see. Actually, you know what? I don't really want to make any edits to this deck right now. Discard changes. Let's see. Did we get through all of these Aether Hub decks? We still have this one. And is that it? Skolos Dryad. I know we already got that. Let's see. We did Thassa Yarok. Skolos Dryad we did. Mono Blue Devotion we need to do. And we can do another Thrix big creatures because I feel like there's a multiple different ways to approach that. Alright, well, let's go ahead and import this deck then. And then add in our lands. And then I think we were gonna run 26 lands in this. So let's just go fix our lands up then, shall we? Probably run at least 3 copies of Castle Vantress in this deck. All of the breeding pools, all of the Temple of Mysteries, all of the Fabled Passages. At least 2 Labyrinth of Scophos. I feel like that card is really good, really undervalued. And then we'll need 2 extra. Oh, I guess I could just play these 2 and then 1, 2. Alright, looks good. Now, this is based on and around the Nadir Kraken, so we do have the Magic Mirror as well. Suppose we should have some sort of fallback plan in case we end up milling ourselves, yeah? So, we could go... I mean, we could go with Thassa's Oracle, right? Somewhere. Oh, do we not have it yet? I may not have played it in a deck yet. Somewhere. There it is. Because our devotion should be high if we have the Magic Mirror down right. And Deer Kraken, that's already 5. Wave Break makes 6. So our win con would be at 6 or 8 or maybe even 9 mana. But 9 mana is the absolute max. Like 9 cards. What would we be getting rid of to play Thassa Oracle? It only puts it on top of your library. I don't think I want a Thassa. I think I'd rather have a Jace, honestly. Just a one-off of a Jace. Where the hell is you? Where the hell is you? That's the English I love. I don't really want to cut any cards either. I don't mind playing a 61 card deck. If that bothers you, I do apologize. Alright, so here we are. Imported deck number 40. This is focusing on Nadir Kraken. Which creature are you talking about, Leon? Oh, yeah, that was the Nessian Boar. It is a monster. It is a monstrous card. I would like to see a Nessian Boar in like a Gruul Embercleave deck, right? Because you throw Embercleave on that, it's an 11/11 swinging in with Double Strike and Trample. That's a 22/22 like damage, you know. We could try that. We could try making a Nessian Boar Embercleave monstrous destruction deck. This hand's a little slow for sure. I'll keep it though. I think I am gonna rush the Nadir Kraken. Oh, it's Alias V. Look at there. Alright, Kiora. Stuck in the middle of you. Yes, I'm stuck in the middle of you. I haven't seen too many Kioras, and I gotta say, I'm excited to see what Alias does with her. Nissa? Is this a Nissa?
I love to make a splash.
Yeah, it's a Nissa. Nissa.
Rise, my elemental.
Keeping up mana for Frilled Mystic on this turn wouldn't have been bad at all, knowing very well that they wanted to play Nissa. So I think we do pay 1 here. Get down some green mana. Now we have the option of keeping mana up for Frilled Mystic, and we have a decent defender against their lands, or we can play an Oro. I think I do want to keep up the Frilled Mystic just to see what they have in stock. And we can actually take this Nadir Kraken and throw it straight at their Nissa, and I doubt that they block it. Highly doubt it. Okay, they're not going to.
Stop.
Yeah, looks good. And we have a Frilled Mystic, like I said, to counter whatever they try to conjure up. No. No. I don't think so. But I'll take your Nissa out for trying that. I don't think I can actually get to their Nissa, just so we're all clear.
Be wary of the ground you walk on.
Cavalier of Thorns, not a bad follow-up. But taking out the Nyx Bloom Ancient is certainly fan-fucking-tastic. Unfortunately, Rost is not going to be too great here because, well, they're not control. But still could do alright. Alright, so this turn we're going to be at 6 mana. Do I want to pay 1 for the Nadir Kraken? I don't think so, because since we're at 6, we can play the Oro and the Wave Break. So yeah, I'm going to decline there. I'm going to play here and play here. We can tap this out for... Well, we're pretty well split, so I guess I'll just get green. Because I think our deck is mostly green. No attacks here, unfortunately. Thankfully, we did get in that 1 attack earlier against the Nissa, so she is down a little bit. Oh yeah, you could also fling it, Leon. I didn't even think about that. Oh, we're making another Growl deck after this. For sure. Some like Nessian Boar, Fling, Questing Beast, Ember Cleave. Some nonsensical stuff is basically what I'm saying. I like this deck though. It seems to play out alright. I don't think a Rasta should be in it. I think maybe a Questing Beast should take a Rasta's place. I think a Rasta is a fine sideboard card, especially against control players. But as a main board in a best of one format, I don't think that it's gonna make the cut. They're gearing up for something here. It's not a Nyx Bloom, is it? No, because that's way more mana. It's not a Crisis, is it? Could be a Crisis. Could be a really big Crisis.
Let's get moving.
It is indeed a really big Crisis. I don't know if we have anything that can really deal with that. We might just be out of luck here. A little late on that Sinister Sabotage, that's okay. We're up to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 mana. If we pay 5, we still have 4. We're still Sinister and not Growth. Pay 1, we still have 6. We can play Growth plus Sinister. Or if we don't pay 1, we can play Oro plus. Do we have? We don't even have 5. So paying 1, we can play Growth plus Sinister, yeah. I'll pay 1. I'm actually going to play this at sorcery speed to see what we hit here. And we have a negate. Alright, so our Kraken's getting to a decent size. We got a decent bit of chum blockers in the tokens. We need some way to take that Crisis out, really. That's our biggest problem. Alright, so no attacks. Your Nyx Bloom Ancient will never hit the board. Telling you that now. We have 4, so if I put this in the graveyard actually, then we can hit Oro next turn. Oh hey look, there's their own.
The land fights for us.
Gotta get rid of that Nissa sooner rather than later. And that Crisis is obviously a problem as well. Do I want to pay 1? Do I want to pay 1? Yeah, I guess. So this will keep us alive at least for another turn. We can always remove their Krasis from attacking with the Labyrinth, but we don't have to this turn, so it's A-okay in my book. I really do want to swing it with the Kraken, but all it takes to kill it is one land and Cavalier of Thorns, and they can definitely, like, they can afford to sacrifice that. Fuck! Alright, that's GG. That's definitely GG. Yeah, they have way too much mana now. Castle Garenbrick, oh my goodness. Yeah, I was about to say, it creates 18 mana. Alrighty, well. It was a hard fought battle. But in the end, it doesn't even matter. We do have a deck similar to what she's playing right now, by the way. This is fantastic. We're gonna let her play it out. And if nothing else, it's interesting to see, right? Oh, hey, I was just about to say I'm surprised I haven't seen a Thrix yet. Or Thyrix. But I think it is Thrix, right? Thrix, the Sudden Storm. It must get hard looking at all those cards in your hand. She's getting awfully close to milling herself. Is that it? Turn over? She may end up milling herself. Just as like a, you know, GG, thanks for letting me play it out kind of thing. She may not. Nice. Nice. Alrighty. That was a fun one. That was actually great. Oh boy. Yeah. Yeah, like I said, the stuff you can do in standard is actually crazy. All right, so yeah, we were gonna build out that Gruul, Embercleave, Fling deck with Nessian Boar, right? Oh, is it Ah? Oh, it's not on not collected. Duh. It is also odd though, so. Alright, so 4 copies of the Boar, Embercleave, Fling. What's some other high power creatures in red green? Questing Beast. I think getting some ramp in here wouldn't be bad, such as a Gilded Goose. Maybe even a Pelt Collector. Could go Love Struck as well and go the hell is it? Go with the Great Hinge. And I would probably want honestly, Clothius, whatever her name is. She's really good. Then maybe just a Collision Colossus, right? Because think about it, if you Colossus on a Questing Beast that has Embercleave, that's the 10 damage with Double Strike. That's the fling you need, right? What do y'all think? I mean, looks solid to me. It's very straightforward. Golly is not bad. Probably at least 2 Castle Embriths. Fabled Passages. We'll try it out like this. I don't think it's terrible. Y'all know I'm better at refining my decks than building it out. Oh my gosh, he's doing it. Yeah. Yeah, let's try it. Why not, you know? This is pre-release event. This is where I get to try shit so y'all don't have to waste your wild cards trying it. That's why it makes me so angry when so many content creators just play the same decks, cuz like you're not helping the community. I mean, you're helping the competitive side of the community, but you're not helping the like people that actually want to explore, you know? I try to help everybody. I try to help those that are competitive and those that want to explore the interesting, you know, mechanics. But I also think it's those that do explore that end up finding the new meta. Not saying I end up finding the new meta, but wow, we're waiting a whole minute for a match. Nakama, gonna be our first foe with this Nessian board deck. Well, I see the path to it. Right? It's pretty fucking clear. I'll keep it. The thing that I like about it is the fact that it's not a legendary. So if you wanted to, you could play this in some kind of Simic or maybe a Teamer deck, right? And then copy it. So we're not actually going to go for that like early quest or Love Struck piece. I mean, we're going to go for, or the early Clothius act. Well, we could go for another early. There's nothing in the graveyard. There's no need for that. We'll just create a little 1/1 and be happy. Don't worry. Be happy. Oh. Okay. Dovin's veto. Well, my dear friend, I'm not entertained. Alright, I'm just gonna pass. Probably just end up creating a food token with my Gilded Goose. Body erasure. They're gonna take Clothius, yeah. Okay. Well, if we can make it the next turn without them attacking our hand or without them removing our creature. Fuck you! Who the fuck comes into this and says, you know what I'm gonna play? All fucking counters. You dirty slut. Go ahead, bounce my fucking goose. By the way, I mean nothing at you personally, Nakama. But I don't appreciate. I will say that much. I do not appreciate. Yeah, you thought I only had one board? Joke's on you. I got two, bitch. I got two, motherfucker. Damn you! Not all heroes wear capes. We thank you. Oh, well, thank you, Leon. Much appreciated. Yeah, no problem. Oh, the irony. Alright, you know what? Fuck you, Nakama. I don't even want to. I feel like every time we try to play something, they're just gonna counter it. So, fuck them. We'll let them go play with themselves. Or in other words, go masturbate in a corner, Nakama. I don't want to deal with that shit this early in the morning. Of course, it may be midday for them, you know? They may just be gearing up. God show me heaven. Well, that's a bit oppressive. That's a bit forceful with your beliefs. I like the Nessian board into the Great Hinge, I really do, but I think keeping Clothius and all that's more sane, right? Oh, but I really want this combo. Fuck it, we'll put back a land. We'll put back a land and we'll fucking pray, okay? You got a problem with it? Whatever. I don't want to hear it. Big, strong, Knight of the Ebon Legion. Oh, what What a piss off. What a fucking piss off. Part of me is like, Chance, you're playing so bad. And then the other part's like, well, then again, these people are playing like very standard ass decks. Shit, my bad for not thinking that they're gonna play some normal fucking meta shit. Oh my god. You see, this is what happens when you discard a fucking land off the rip. The game will smack you, ladies and gentlemen. The game will smack you. I'm gonna chalk this one up to a loss. I run into counter heavy blue decks all the time, man. Yeah. You do gotta love the control. This game was my fault. I did literally everything wrong. we are gonna lose. That's GG actually. It's GG there. Yeah, because they can pump their knight. Alright, that one's on me. How you gonna have a name like God Show Me Heaven and then play such an oppressive aggro deck? Express yourself to your opponent by clicking the emotes. Sometimes the emotes don't convey what I have to say. There's no fuck you emote, right? I feel like that could definitely help out. Esther Hazy gonna be our next foe. And look at this, Chandra v Chandra. Right? We are both playing Chandra, I think. Anyways. This is a very standard meta ass hand. I'm sitting here like, oh, how dare they play these normal cards, and then I'm sitting here like, mwahahaha. Don't judge me. I do the judging here. I'm the judge, juror, and executioner. Okay. No attacks. Law Rune Enforcer. So our opponent's probably playing some mono white Weeniage. If I had to guess about it. Oh, another Law Rune Enforcer. So they're probably going to tap my Questing Beast immediately, yeah. Yeah, you can't tap my Gilded Goose. That's not a thing you can do. Ah, well, whatever. Tap my Questing Beast. See if I give a shit. Tell you right now that I don't, and I won't. Goodness gracious, me oh my. It is early. Ladies and gentlemen, I am tired. But I would like to thank all you lovely folks for coming out and supporting the live stream on this super early morning. I know I'm not fully awake, and so I appreciate y'all putting up with that. Ooh, Hushbringer. We don't really have any Enter the Battlefield effects though, so you know. Whatever. Don't get me wrong, I would love to get a Clothius down. What's at 3? That puts us up to 5. We could play a Pelt Collector and tap the Gilded Goose. Tell you what, I'm gonna play Clothius, and I'm gonna hope that we hit a land next turn. If we can hit a land, then we can play the Pelt Collector plus the Love Struck Beast, and that'll turn Clothius online, and I want her to be able to attack. So we'll do it just like so. Why they're allowing us to swing in with my Questing Beast, I have no idea. Like, why would they not tap it, right? They had the mana and everything. Maybe they just accidentally resolved when they didn't mean to. Either way, I'm thankful. Oh, no. Now you're going to tap it. Right, good idea. Tap it after the fact that it was useful. We can also use Collision Colossus to take out their Hushbringer or Healer's Hawk, something along those lines. Oh man, we didn't hit a land. That's so depressing. So depressing. Alright, well, we'll just throw down the Pelt Collector then, and probably tap the Gilded Goose for food come their turn. Look, if you're not going to stop my Questing Beast, it's going to keep coming at your face. Destroy target creature with power 4 or greater. Can I reduce my creature's power somehow? No, probably not. We could fling it. I guess that's not a bad idea. Let's fling it. Do we want to kill their Law Rune Enforcers, deal damage to the face, kill the Hushbringer? Let's kill the Hushbringer. I don't know if we have any enter the battlefield effects, but just in case. At least now our Clothius has some things to exile, right? We have some means of dealing damage and gaining health and all that good stuff. Johnny's Pride Mate. So they're going to start swinging in with the Healer's Hawk to build that up. Yeah. Unfortunate, but it is what it is. Now we have to find some way to remove that Pride Mate. Heliod Sun Crown. Fuck. How have we not drawn any fucking mana? Jesus Christ. Well, I guess we can play Love Struck, and we can always fling our Love Struck into their Johnny's Pride Mate, right? God damn it. 24 lands in the deck, but no thank you, I'll survive with 3. Thanks for the stream, help my graveyard security shift at a hot dog factory go smooth. Yeah, no problem, man. Graveyard shifts are... I'm not going to say the worst, you know, because, you know, on one hand, you're getting to watch a streamer while getting paid, and that's dope, okay? But on the other hand, I'm gonna take the 5 from the Iliad. But on the other hand, you know, it can get like literally so fucking boring, and sometimes you can't watch anybody, and people are watching you, like, having to do nothing, and you're like, man, this is fucking stupid. We're not really drawing correctly for this deck, you know? Like, by that I mean, we're not really drawing lands. Yeah, my best bet right now is to, like, fling our Love Struck into their Johnny's Pride Mate. I'm gonna Collision Colossus this because they're not blocking it. That's 9 damage. Puts them down to 5. They do still gain life, right? They gain 3 on their turn. Maybe more from Heliod. Whenever you gain life, it's +1/+1. Damn. Forget about Heliod being able to gain so much life off of himself. Well, I think this is a GG. I'm just gonna call it how it is, ladies and gents. I think this is a GG. But hey, we were playing on 3 lands for a long time, so not much you can do in those situations except for roll over and die. Yeah. So they're back up to 11. Oh boy. How do we deal with this? Down to 9. I mean, they would have to like not block our Love Struck Beast, and we would have to fling it, right? That's the thing we would need to do. Alright, well. Oh, now you want to start using your Law Rune Enforcers. Yeah. What a twat. Unfortunately, we don't have 2 flings. Otherwise, I'd just fling Clothius and a fucking Love Struck and call it a goddamn day. Oh! We drew everything imperfectly for this game. All right, good game. I'm gonna keep playing this deck till we get it right, at least once. Opponent was in awe of your god and forgot to tap. Yeah. Doesn't Hushbringer stop Pelt Collector from growing? That is true. I completely forgot about that. Tomas. True, true, true. Alright, let's get into another game. Maybe one where I can draw lands, huh? Huh? Or anything I need for that matter. Best Marmot? Best... I don't know. Well, we got a lot of lands, and we have the top end. I guess we'll keep it. Opponent gets to go first, which I'm not going to lie, scares me. Depending on what I draw here. Okay, we just drew into a 4, so that's fine. Go straight into the Love Struck. Turn 2, go Temple of Abandon. Turn 3, maybe Labyrinth. Turn 4, Fabled. Can I play against a deck that doesn't hate my deck and just absolutely want it to roll over and die? That'd be great. Go to Goose. I don't want to go to Goose. We have plenty of land as is. I just want to get to the Nessian Boar. I want to get the Fling or the Embercleave. That's our... Nope! Fuck! When you hit no attacks and you have attackers, maybe it should ask you, like, are you sure? Are you sure you don't want to attack with any of your creatures? Of course, I guess that'd get annoying, right? Whenever you're playing a control deck and you're like, yes, I'm sure, damn you. Alright. So first things first. We're swinging all in. Why is everyone so surprised by this land? What do y'all not look at the fucking lands? It's a good land. Why are y'all not playing it? Like, it's so good. So good. Now, granted, I don't use it as effectively as I should. Sometimes I forget about it. But it is really, really good. Alright, so we're up to 4 mana. I guess we can go another Temple here because Nessian Boar is 5. And I want to hit that Scry. Ooh, that's it. That's the play. That's the combo. So let's go next to combat. All attack. Kill my Love Struck if you're going to kill it, but Listen, I have better things coming, okay? Counter? A little bit of counterage? Murderous Rider. Why the fuck would you Murderous Rider 1/1/1? Unless they plan on killing the other 1/1 as well. Something smells fishy, and I don't like it. Obviously, we're swinging all in. There it is. There's the fishiness to the situation. Alright. That's okay. That's okay. They do still have enough to counter my spell, so we'll have to keep fingers crossed that they don't counter my spell, right? Nessie and Boar, please land! You fucking control players. You fucking twat. Ooh, you think you're all cool with your Gadwick. Tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna try and surprise this boar on him. If that boar can hit come next turn, we can just fling it. Right? That boar can just hit the fucking board. We can fling it right at their face hole. Murderous Rider. Resolve. They have the mana to counter, which I don't like. Alright. Nessie and Boar for the win. Can we do it? No Sinister. Please, no Sinister. Dear God, I'm getting anxiety. No Sinister. And fling. Now, here's where they counter, right? Because they're like, oh, well, now you don't have any mana to stop that. Yeah. Whatever. Whatever. You're not good, best. Hide behind your little counter spells. Oh, you're playing Ashiok's Nightmare Muse? Oh, fuck you. Fuck you. And play a bunch of shit from old ass sets and then play one really dope ass Planeswalker. Go fuck yourself. Let's try this one more time. One more game, alright? One more time with this. Ryan Shin, what is up? Hope you're having a good morning. Or good night, whatever it is. Good afternoon, whatever time it may be, wherever you are. It's currently 7:30 over here on the East Coast. Oh. Oh. It's an interesting hand. Sure, I'll keep it for the potential. Our opponent's also playing Girl, so I'm happy to see that. Well, there goes one of our flings. And what was the other thing? A goose? A little loose-goose? Pelt collector. I think I'd rather just hit more lands. You know, because after, like, on our next turn, we're going to play Clothius. On the turn after that, we're going to play Questing Beast. If I can hit another land, then we're going to play Nessie and Boar. Then we're going to play the Great Henge. So it's like, you know, I don't really want a Pelt Collector right now. I want more lands. It's not that a Pelt Collector would be bad. It's just we wouldn't end up playing it until so late anyways, you know? Well, asking you shall receive. Alright, there's our Clothius. whatever the fuck you want to call her. Now we can exile their mountain there and gain some mana. We also have our Fabled Passage, so we can get down Nessie and Boar actually on our turn. Ooh. Bait to de Euron? I have no idea how to pronounce that name. Oro does make it a little bit annoying because Nessie and Boar can't just come down and clap them, you know? That's okay. By the way, we haven't actually got to attack in with Nessie and Boar or got to fling them successfully a single time. So, the deck is a little slow. Definitely a little slow to actually get its combo off. There goes an Embercleave. Would have liked to have had that. Alright, so we'll discard one of their mountains. And it doesn't matter what we add here. I'll throw that down. And ladies and gentlemen, Nessie and Boar! Can I get a round of applause? Now, obviously, if we draw into something like an Embercleave, that would be fantastic. Hell, actually, a Fling would be nice, right? Colossus on the Nessie and Boar into a Fling. Granted, all of their gooses are going to have to defend. All the gooses that can defend will have to defend. Oh, they're getting Oro down. Okay, I see you. Gaining some life, drawing some cards. Not bad, not bad. I think we do want to exile land. I'm gonna gain some mana here. Green mana, if you don't mind. I will shock this in. We're about to play a whole bunch of stuff. First things first is the Pelt Collector. Second thing second is a Questing Beast. And we actually don't have enough mana for a Collision Colossus now. I think another Pelt Collector's fine though. It'll draw us another card. Well, we didn't get the victory that I had wanted. The big smash-in victory. But we did get a victory with this deck, and that's all that matters. Clothius helps stop them from escaping. Yeah. Clothius is really, really nice. Oh yeah, I also didn't even think about with Clothius, I could have selected their Uro and then just completely negated their ability to escape, right? Nice, clap, clap, clap. Yeah, right. Good old days of Nexus of Fate. No, those are not the good old days. Almost had it with that game. Yeah. Well, we finally got it through. We finally got it out, and that's all that matters. So, opponent was like, "Nah." I think it's fun. Viable, like actually viable, probably not, unless you find some. Well, it's just it's slow, you know, because the board doesn't have haste. Maybe if you played. Maybe you played Perforos, but then you're adding in another 5-cost thing, right? I don't know. Maybe even either a Perforos or a Rhythm of the Wild, right? Something to give your Nessie and Boar haste. Because I feel like with haste, this deck would be really, really good. I feel like it's alright anyways, right? The number of things that you can fling for sufficient damage is up there. The Collision Colossus really helps with the fling and with the Embercleave. Embercleave really helps with fling and Colossus, so it's like all these things that are buffing your creatures all work well with one another, and then all of your creatures sort of work well with your Great Henge and with all these things that are buffing them. So it's like, yeah, everything seems to sort of meld together very nicely. Alrighty, well, Mouse, I found you. I've been trolling Fortnite players. Alrighty, well, thanks everybody for watching. Thanks everybody for coming out. I am gonna end the stream up here. I've been live since 5 o'clock this morning. It's almost 8 now, so we've been live for 3 hours this morning. We were live for 9 hours yesterday, so we still ended up getting in the 12 hours that I wanted to, even with the delay and all that. So thanks everybody for watching. I'm probably gonna go take a fat nap. I appreciate all the support. The games were fantastic. Thanks for the ideas on the Nessie and Boar Fling deck. That was amazing. All y'all wonderful people are awesome. And yeah, as always, I'll see y'all either later tonight or tomorrow. Peace.